Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to candle review number 2 of the day. If you missed it, just a little bit earlier, I uploaded my thoughts on the Kringle Country Candle Milk and Cookies fragrance. I will link that in the description box right below this video if you are interested in that particular review. In this video, we are going to be talking about another new for the holiday 2022 season fragrances, and that is Holiday Sweets. Now, when I ordered these, I really thought that this was one of the ones that I was absolutely just going to love as soon as I smelled it. But when I shared my haul video, I didn't actually love this on cold sniff. I wasn't able to really get like a lot from it on cold either. I just kind of struggled to smell it. And when I warmed up the wax just a little bit, I just wasn't terribly impressed on cold sniff. Now, since doing that video, I have definitely learned that it is important, and I know this because it's happened to me in the past where I've been like, I don't know about this. Usually when I burn it, I tend to like things a lot better. There are some things where I'm like, yep, nope, don't like it, and that's totally okay. Like, scent preferences are absolutely okay, you guys. You don't have to love every single fragrance that your favorite company puts out. So every once in a while, there may be a scent where you're like, ooh, what were they thinking? But then again, other people, you know, smell that same candle and they're like, oh my gosh, this is the most delicious, amazing thing I've ever smelled. And this was one where I immediately was like, yep, nope, I just don't think so. But it turns out I don't love this one, but I do actually like it. So let's get into Holiday Sweets. First off, this one is available in this size that I have here for $10.20. I talked a little bit about the Black Friday specials in my first video today. I'm gonna briefly mention them here. There are significant savings at Kringle right now on all of the candles on their website. Especially past season candles are on an incredible sale, but Kringle is also being super generous with the discounts on the new holiday candles for this year. So this one in this medium jar is currently available for $10.20. I don't think that my discount code will apply, but I will put it in the description box anyway. It's always worth putting it in when you go to checkout to see if it applies to everything or anything at all in your cart. If it doesn't, that's okay. You're still getting a really great deal on anything that you are purchasing this week from Kringle, so do know that. It is also available in the large jar for $17.10. The Daylight is $2.62 and the wax melts are $3.38. So let's go ahead and get into the fragrance description here. So this one says, Holiday Sweets. Holiday Sweets is like going to grandma's for the holidays. Fresh baked sugar and snowball cookies combine to make this a sweet, delicious fragrance. All right. So based off of these scent notes, like this is why I thought I was absolutely just going to fall in love with this particular scent. So your top notes are lemon, strawberry, and sugar cookie. Can't go wrong with any of those. Yeah, Kringle normally does lemon extremely well. Your mid notes are vanilla, coconut cream, and baked cookie dough. And your base is cream, musk, and raspberry. So here's the thing. When I first smelled this, I think it smelled kind of plasticky to me. I think that that's what it was. But obviously warming it, burning it, if you will, has really caused this particular fragrance to come to life. I can now actually smell a lot of those notes. The strawberry is very evident. I do get kind of a basic sugar cookie note in there as well. I get the raspberry, I get that vanilla, I even get a touch of that musk. I think that I would actually like this even more if it didn't have the musk in it. I do understand that musk works really well with a wide variety of gourmand scents, but I think with this one, I would have enjoyed it a little more without that musk. I think that the musk kind of subdues the raspberry and the strawberry a little bit. And I would really rather have those stand out a little bit more. And again, this is another situation of, I don't really think this smells like Christmas per se. You know, you do get that sugar cookie and that baked cookie dough note in here, but it's still, I don't know. I really wish this was maybe just a touch warmer smelling, if that makes sense. It's not a bad scent. This is one of those ones where I think you really kind of have to experience it to see what your nose picks up, because I have a feeling this is one where it's going to change person to person in terms of what they really get from it. But it's definitely not screaming, just to go back to this, it's definitely not screaming holiday per se to me. Outside of that sugar cookie note, like lemon, raspberry, strawberry, like those are notes that I would think would be maybe a little bit more applicable during the spring or summer. But this is a nice, pleasant, somewhat sweet, but not overly sweet. It's certainly not cloying. Lovely gourmand scent to have going in your house over the holidays. If you're trying to get away from a lot of like the maple or heavy brown sugar fragrances, this would be the type of scent that you should definitely give a whirl. You know, it's a lot lighter than a lot of those other notes that I just mentioned. And it might be, quite frankly, more enjoyable to a broader group of people. Now, in terms of the burn performance, it has been just right on par with what I have come to expect from Country Candle. I do not find their paraffin wax to be as strong or as clean burning as the soy. And I've mentioned this before, but there are some changes that I think are going to be coming to Country Candle, so stay tuned for those. I do trim these wicks somewhat short, and I do wipe the wicks with a paper towel before I light. And what that does is it gives me a much cleaner burn. I find that the candle is much less likely to get sooty or dirty, and I find that the wax stays a lot cleaner. So you can see this wax pool that I get because obviously paraffin gives you this nice line of demarcation. So I do have almost a nice solid inch of wax pool that I get out of this one. Strength is about, I would say a 5. The throw is, I would say a 4. This one doesn't travel terribly far. It's a great one-room candle, but it's not one that I would purchase with the understanding that it's going to fragrance like, you know, a huge house with high ceilings. Like you're probably not going to get that out of this one. In fact, this is one where I would encourage you to purchase the wax melts. I am planning on placing one more order with Kringle. I'm really struggling about whether I should order anything during this Black Friday sale, because we are actually leaving out of town and I don't want a bunch of packages delivered to the house while we're not here. We're gonna have a house sitter, but you know, this person works and so they're gonna be gone during the day. So I don't know that I necessarily want to have any packages coming while I'm gone. But at the same time, I have a feeling with the amount of sales that Kringle are gonna have, that it'll certainly take a while for them to get to my orders. So maybe if I order later on this week, yeah. But I do think that I will pop at least a couple of these wax melts into my cart if I do order during this sale, because they're a pretty good deal right now. And I do like the scent. I just don't love paraffin wax. So anyway, I hope that this was helpful. Let me know your thoughts on holiday sweets. I know some of these, a lot of you were kind of surprised that I didn't love them quite as much, especially with the one that I'm going to be reviewing next. But anyway, let me know if you have any questions at all. Check out the description box. I will put a link on where you can shop with Kringle Candle down there. You can try the discount code. It's probably not going to work, but I don't know, maybe it'll save you some money on something else. Let me know if you have any questions at all, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.